This is Bangkok. This is a city that never ceases to amaze me with its chaotic nature, its street food, its people, its culture. But this is also a city that faces serious issues with flooding, pollution, traffic congestion, and an ever-growing population. So how does a city like this embrace sustainable solutions and address these problems? Well, today we're going to find out because I think we have found one of Bangkok's best-kept secrets, its hidden floating eco-markets. And I can't wait for you all to see what we found. Welcome back to our channel. Today we're exploring the canals or klongs of Bangkok in search of its floating eco-market. The Bangkok metropolitan region is home to over 10 million people. And while many visit for its iconic floating markets, few know about the hidden gems tucked away in the city's waterways. We hopped in our long tailboat and set off on a journey to discover one such gem, an eco-friendly initiative nestled amidst the bustling city. The journey through the canals was an experience in itself. Gliding past waterside communities, we got a glimpse into the authentic local life that thrives along Bangkok's waterways. As we approached our destination, the sight that greeted us was both unexpected and inspiring. Nestled in a serene corner of the Klong Sabua, we found the floating eco-market. This innovative concept marries the traditional charm of a floating market with the principles of sustainability and community empowerment. But before we dive into the details, let's take a moment to appreciate the beauty of our surroundings. The tranquil waters mirrored the sky above, offering a peaceful contrast to the city's vibrant energy. The air was filled with the sweet scent of lotuses, and the gentle breeze carried the distant sound of temple bells. It was a perfect setting to delve into a sustainable paradise. Our exploration began with a warm welcome from the market's founders who shared their vision for this unique marketplace. Their dream was to create a space that not only promoted eco-friendly products, but also empowered local artisans and preserved the rich cultural heritage of Thailand. Walking along the market's winding pathways, we were captivated by the vibrant colors and the array of sustainable products on display. From handmade crafts to organic produce, each item told a story of traditional craftsmanship and environmental consciousness. One of the most enchanting aspects of the floating eco-market was the range of locally made handicrafts. These exquisite creations showcased the skill and creativity of local artisans who use natural materials like bamboo, rattan, and jute to craft beautiful home decor, accessories, and even furniture. The intricate designs and the eco-friendly materials used resonated with our commitment to supporting sustainable practices. As we strolled further, we came across an array of organic agricultural products. The market provided a platform for local farmers to showcase their fresh produce, free from harmful chemicals and pesticides. The vibrant fruits, vegetables, and herbs grown in the fertile lands around Bangkok were a testament to the region's agricultural richness. We had the opportunity to sample some of these organic delights, experiencing firsthand the difference that sustainable farming practices make in taste and quality. What truly sets the floating eco-market apart is its commitment to preserving Thai culture. The market is adorned with traditional Thai motifs, from the colorful umbrellas to the intricate hand-painted boats. This celebration of culture extends to the food stalls, too. The aroma of authentic Thai cuisine wafted through the air, inviting us to sample traditional dishes made with locally sourced ingredients. We indulged in the flavorful delicacies, each bite offering a delightful fusion of taste and tradition. At the heart of the floating eco-market lies a deep respect for the environment. The market's founders have implemented several eco-friendly initiatives, including the use of solar-powered lights and the provision of recycling facilities. These efforts not only minimize the market's environmental impact, but also raise awareness among visitors about the importance of sustainability. But it wasn't just about being a spectator. The floating eco-market offered an immersive experience. We had the chance to participate in traditional Thai activities such as candle making using the coconut shell, an age-old technique that reduces waste and preserves cultural heritage. Another hands-on experience was the bamboo and paper kite-making workshop, where we learned the art of crafting these iconic Thai symbols using sustainable materials. The sense of accomplishment was palpable as we watched our creations soar in the sky, dancing in the wind like graceful aquatic birds. The floating eco-market is more than just a marketplace. It's a testament to the power of community. The market provides a platform for local artisans, farmers, and cultural practitioners to showcase their talents and connect with a wider audience. By supporting the market, visitors directly contribute to the economic well-being of the community, fostering a sense of shared prosperity. As the sun began its descent, casting long shadows across the water, we knew it was time to depart. But the memories we had created at the floating eco-market would stay with us long after the day had ended. The harmonious blend of sustainability, culture, and community at this hidden gem had touched us deeply. In a world where consumerism often takes center stage, the floating eco-market stands as a beacon of conscious consumption. It reminds us that every purchase decision we make has an impact and that supporting sustainable and ethical practices can make a world of difference. The dedication of the market's founders and the resilience of the local communities in preserving their traditions and embracing innovation is truly inspiring. As we navigate the complexities of modern living, the floating eco-market offers a refreshing perspective. It encourages us to seek balance in our lives, just as the market seeks to harmonize commerce with culture and tradition. It's a reminder that life's most profound lessons and the greatest sources of inspiration often lie in the simplest of moments. As we left the floating eco-market, we carried with us not just souvenirs, but a renewed sense of purpose. The experience had been a journey of discovery, a testament to the human spirit's ability to adapt, innovate, and thrive in harmony with nature and culture. The floating eco-market is a place where the whispers of ancient traditions meet the currents of change, creating a symphony of sustainability and cultural richness. And it's a melody that resonates with the soul of Thailand and the aspirations of its people. It is day 2 of our amazing Thailand adventure. So far, we have seen the best street food in Bangkok, and now it's time to discover one of Bangkok's biggest secrets. It is the biggest floating market in the world. But how do you get there? By taking a long tailboat through a secret canal. The locals told us about this place. They call it Dam Noan Saduak Floating Market, but we found out there is another name for it. It's actually called the Royal Project. It's run by the Thai government, and they only opened it to tourists about 6 months ago. And since then, more than 3 million people have visited. We were really excited to go see it for ourselves. When we got to the entrance of the canal, we had to pay an entrance fee, which was around $2.50 per person. It was well worth the price. When we got inside, we couldn't believe our eyes. It was so beautiful. There are tall walls on either side of the canals, and they're covered with colorful paintings. As soon as we turned the corner, there was the most beautiful temple we have ever seen. It looked like something out of a movie. The temple is called Wat Sam Phra Kaeo, and if you look closely at the roof, you can see that it's covered with real gold leaf. This temple is over 100 years old, but it looks brand new. It's still painted every year to keep it looking nice. There were also these big golden urns. And according to legend, they hold magical powers. Legend has it that if a woman washes her face with water from the urns, she will become more beautiful. All of the buildings and homes along the canal were built over the water. And instead of streets, they have these canals connecting them all together. And instead of roads, they use boats to get around. We hopped into a long-tail boat and set off to explore the floating market. The locals said that we could get anything we wanted at this floating market. It is truly the largest floating market in the world. There were all kinds of food stalls, but we decided to start off with some fresh fruit. It was delicious. Some of the fruits we saw for the first time in our lives. Then we saw a stall selling fresh coconut. You know, that's one of our favorites. And if you haven't seen our video on how to open a coconut, make sure to check it out after this one. But what we really wanted to try was the local fish. It was grilled and topped with fried garlic and spring onion. We ate it with sticky rice paper, and it was so tasty. The owner even gave us free refills of this sauce, which was made with peanuts and chilies. We also tried these crunchy prawn crackers. You can find these almost anywhere in Thailand. But the best thing we ate that day were these grilled pork ribs. They fell off the bone. It was so tender and juicy. And the owner even gave us free refills of this sweet and sour sauce. We could have stayed there all day eating delicious food, but we had to move on and see the rest of the floating market. As we were walking down the canal, we noticed these women in these little boats. They were weaving in and out of the larger boats. They were selling things like sunglasses, hats, toys, and snacks. And they were so fast. One of these women even dropped a hat in the water and it floated away, but she just reached in and grabbed it and kept going. It was unbelievable. Then we saw this restaurant that was over the water. It looked like something out of a James Bond movie. But when we stopped to take a closer look, we realized that it was actually just a front for a casino. Gambling is illegal in Thailand, but not in this place. They also had restaurants and bars and karaoke rooms. But the main attraction was definitely the casino. Further down the canal, we found this cute little cafe. We decided to stop for a break and get some coffee and a snack. The owner was super friendly, and he even gave us free samples of his homemade coconut candy. Then we continued our walk, and we came across this really cool art installation. It was made out of trash that people had thrown into the canal. The artist who created it said that he wanted to raise awareness about pollution. He spent 2 years collecting plastic, glass, and other trash. He then spent another year cleaning and organizing it before he put it all together. It took him a total of 3 years to finish this project. It may not be pretty to look at, but it really makes you think about the environment. After seeing all the trash, we needed some more coffee. So we stopped at this cafe and roastery. They had all kinds of different coffees, teas, and homemade snacks. They even let us try some of their homemade iced tea. It was really refreshing. The owners were also super friendly, and they even gave us free samples of their homemade coconut candy. Then we started to walk back towards the entrance. On the way, we saw this really cool art installation. It was made out of trash that people had thrown into the canal. The artist who created it said that he wanted to raise awareness about pollution. He spent 2 years collecting plastic, glass, and other trash. He then spent another year cleaning and organizing it before he put it all together. It took him a total of 3 years to finish this project. It may not be pretty to look at, but it really makes you think about the environment. When we got back to the entrance, we were really sad to leave. We had such an amazing time exploring the floating market and all the canals, but we knew we had to go if we wanted to make it to our next destination in time. We took one last look back at the floating market and headed home. When we got back to the hotel, we decided to relax for the rest of the day. We went to the rooftop pool and had some drinks while watching the sunset. It was the perfect way to end our second day in Bangkok. Now that we were experts on Thai food, we were ready to try some of the local street food. We started off with some mango sticky rice. It was so tasty. Sticky rice is made by steaming glutinous rice. It sticks together in these little balls. Then they serve it with a sweet and savory sauce, and sometimes with fruit or other toppings. Next, we tried some grilled chicken satay. Satay is a grilled chicken skewer. It's usually served with peanut sauce, and it's great for dipping. Then we tried some minced crab. It was soft and juicy, and it tasted great with the sweet chili sauce. And then we tried some corn in a cup. It was sweet and juicy. It was unlike any corn we had ever tried before. And then we tried some deep-fried ice cream. It was cold and refreshing, and it tasted great with the chocolate and strawberry sauces. Overall, it was an amazing day. We got to try so much delicious food and see some beautiful things. We're already looking forward to coming back to Bangkok next year. If you want to learn more about Thai culture, we have a video that shows you how to show respect to monks in Thailand. We also have a video that teaches you useful Thai phrases. And if you want to see what we did on the first day of our trip, just search for our videos in Bangkok. Before we leave, we want to thank all of our supporters for making these videos possible. If you want to support us, please hit the thanks button below. It really helps us out. We also have a page where you can buy our travel guide. All the money we earn goes towards making more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.